It's so good. It's so good. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, this is going to be about my extensive list of video games that I pre-ordered for the rest of 2015. Starting off, I pre-ordered Transformers Devastation because I'm a huge fan of Generation 1 Transformers, and it's developed by Platinum Games, the same people behind Bayonetta 1 and 2, as well as Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. And I can't wait to jump into a Transformer game that looked like it has been done right this time. Now, there are other Transformer games that came out in the past that I happen to enjoy a lot, which was the Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron. Those were awesome Transformer games. The ones that were based off the movies, they really sucked, to be honest with you. Alright, next up, I pre-ordered Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection, which comes with the first 3 Uncharted games, and it comes with a multiplayer beta access to Uncharted 4. I only played Uncharted 3, so I don't really have much of a history with the Uncharted games, so this would be a good opportunity for me to actually buy this collection for PS4 and play all 3 games. Next up on the list, I pre-ordered Dragon Quest Heroes because I happen to like the Dragon Quest games, and this one looks like it's in the same vein as, let's say, Hyrule Warriors. So it's kind of like that, instead of like a full-on RPG game like they usually are. I pre-ordered Shovel Knight for the 3DS because everybody kept ranting and raving about how great of a 8-bit side-scrolling game that is and how challenging it is, and I've been meaning to check it out for a long time now, and I figured I would buy it for the 3DS just to build my 3DS collection. Now this one I am very excited about, Xenoblade Chronicles X Special Edition. I've been looking forward to playing this game on the Wii U all year and all last year since it got announced, and finally I'm ready to jump into this massive open world RPG game. And it's also part of the reason why I did not pre-order another popular game that's coming out this year, which I will talk about after I list off all these games. Alright, next up, I pre-ordered Star Wars Battlefront, the Deluxe Edition. Now, I've never played any of the Battlefront games before, but I have played Battlefield, and I don't know if it's similar to Battlefield, but I do like Star Wars, and Star Wars Battlefront looks like it's going to be very enjoyable. I got the need for Speed. That's right, I pre-ordered Need for Speed Reboot, or Continuation. I'm not exactly sure what they are doing with this Need for Speed game, but I do happen to enjoy the arcade-style racing of these Need for Speed games, and every time they release a Need for Speed, I seem to keep buying them for some odd reason. But anyways, looking forward to playing it, and the racing and graphics just look so incredibly realistic at this time. I definitely want to check out Need for Speed. And of course, how can I not pre-order Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden for the Nintendo 3DS? Love Dragon Ball Z ever since I was a child, and since they're coming out with another game, this time for the 3DS, I am definitely excited to check it out, especially with the extensive roster that they have in the game with a bunch of characters, and I'm not sure if I get Golden Frieza and Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta if I pre-order this, but I did pre-order it, and looking forward to playing it for the 3DS with the awesome 2D animated sprites in this awesome fighting game. I did miss out on Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I did not happen to play that one, even though I am a fan of Dragon Ball Z, but I might check out Xenoverse 2 if they ever plan on releasing one. And finally, I pre-ordered Tales of Zestiria Collector's Edition for the PS4 because it looks like a very interesting JRPG game, and I'm very huge on JRPGs, so definitely want to check that out. So that is all the games I pre-ordered for the rest of Now you're probably saying, where is Fallout 4? Well, Well, the reason why I did not pre-order Fallout 4 is because I chose to put many hours into Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U, and that's already going to be a huge, massive open-world RPG game with plenty of stuff to do in there to keep me busy for weeks, if not months. So that's why I decided to skip out on Fallout 4. Even though that might be Game of the Year, but I don't know. Maybe Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain might get Game of the Year. It's a close contender, I don't know. Between Metal Gear Solid 5 and Fallout 4, both really great games this year. But anyways, yeah, that's the reason why I decided not to get Fallout 4, at least not yet. I might get it next year when they release a Game of the Year edition for PS4 with all the DLC on the disc. Also, another fun, enjoyable game that's coming out this year that I did not pre-order is Just Cause 3. It looks like a lot of fun, but unfortunately I will have to skip on that and maybe enjoy that next year, because between all these RPGs, platformers, and racing games that I pre-ordered this year, I want to focus on those games only, because I'm a person who likes to play a lot of games for sure, but I don't like to buy every game that's out there, you know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense to you guys. So, you know, unfortunately I will miss out on Fallout 4 and Just Cause 3 this year, but between all these other games I mentioned, I think I will have enough to keep me busy